Thanks again for hiring us, boss. You can rest assured we won't let you down. We'll definitely keep you safe. I know people can hesitate to hire a small freelancing company like ours, especially when the company is just me and coffee here. But your faith in us isn't misplaced. Our slogan isn't just a slogan. We really mean it.
Just like Sky said, we mean every word of it. The most hyper-devoted bodyguards in the world.
That's not our slogan, Coffee. Remember, we agreed that the slogan made us sound like a bunch of creeps, so we canned it. Even the marketing team said it was a bad idea. The most loyal bodyguards in the world. It gets the point across, while not making us sound like a couple of creeps. And yes, the marketing team disagreed with us there, but that's why we fired them.
Well, I guess the marketing team was wrong about it being creepy because Buzz here hired us anyway. Unless you thought we came across as creeps, boss, you wouldn't do that, would you? Unless you would hire a couple of creeps, would you? Right, of course you wouldn't. Well, there goes that hope. I said, there goes that soap. I bought a new one, and it smells great, and I was just commenting on how great it smells. You know, because it smells like eucalyptus. It smells like eucalyptus.
But enough talk about soap. Besides, with a criminal record as clean as ours, who needs it? You did find we have a clean criminal record, right? Oh, thank goodness. We paid good money for that. Well, good then. Of course you did. But the direction I was going with this is that there's something we need to talk to you about. See, we did a sweep of your home earlier today. It's just something we have to do in order to do our job. I assure you, it was perfectly legitimate reasons. It's all just part of the job. We have to check for things that could be a danger to you after all. Unfortunately, we found a listening device under your bed. It looks like someone was stalking you. We can take further action to secure your home, but you'd be a lot safer with us in our facility. It's almost impossible to break into. We highly recommend you make the move.
But, Sky, weren't we weirdos the ones who did this? I mean, they must be weirdos to stalk our boss, or maybe just weirdos singular. I don't know how many there are. or are.
You're right, Coffee. Whoever did this is one sick freak. Which is why the boss should move in with us. So, what do you say, boss? I mean, it's great there. The place has got scented candles. It's actually kind of romantic. And obviously, we're still going to maintain our professionalism. But still, we can enjoy the romantic atmosphere together. Professionally. While we're there, we could even have a romantic dinner. Professionally. So, what do you say? Well, that's too bad, but we get it.
We do?
Leaving your home can be a very taxing experience, so I can understand your hesitation. Coffee and I will focus on doing what we can to make sure you're safe here, but please, do give our offer some thought. With that being said, the first step on our agenda would be getting you a tracker, so that we can always know where you are.
Right, what if you were kidnapped? We'd be able to know where to find you. And not that you're gonna get kidnapped, because we'll keep you safe. But it never hurts to be fair.
Which is why we need to put this tracker in you. Don't worry, the process will be quick and painless. And that's not all. We also made the tracker heart-shaped. to show we care, platonically.
Making it heart-shaped was my idea.
It was one of the few good ideas they had, boss, so don't let it go to waste. Now, I'm not saying that you have to get the tracker right now, though it would be good to do it as soon as possible. But I know getting a tracker put in you can be quite the step to take, so just consider it for now. We can have this conversation again later.
After lunch, which reminds me, a classic way to assassinate anyone is to poison their food. And we can't have that. So from now on, Sky and I will be making all your food to make sure it's safe to eat. I already made something for you, actually. It's your favorite. I learned it from, Sky, help me out here.
Intuition!
But before that, we have dessert. I know dessert usually comes last, but why wait when you can skip straight to the good stuff? The two of us made you a cake with "We love you" written on it with icing. 1,000 times, to be exact. It's a very large cake to fit all of the writing, as you can well imagine. It's in the car, actually. If you'd like, we could get it now. Oh, you're not hungry. Well, that's okay. I mean, it's not a bother that... It's just that, well, I put a lot of effort into it. And I was really looking forward to see you eating it. And, well, I was looking forward to seeing you get stuffed on the cake, so, you know.
It's okay, Coffee. The boss can always have some later.
Right, later. Yeah, right, later. The boss could have some later.
I know what'll cheer you up, Coffee. How about we go through the boss's phone? Just for your safety, boss. You know we just have to keep you safe. We need to make sure you're not doing anything like sending photos of yourself or anything like that. Because when you send a photo, it's easy for strangers to get into your location like that. It would be just putting you in danger. That's also why you shouldn't have any dating apps, actually. Because we're the only ones you need. To know your location, that is. So, could you hand me your phone? Thank you. I'll take that. I did not expect that to be easy. Hey, what's the password to your phone?
Try the boss's birthday.
Oh, hey, it worked. But how did you know it was the boss's birthday?
How did you know it? Intuition.
Intuition! What can I say? I'm protecting the boss, so it's my job to know about them. Now, let's just see what they have on their phone. Wow. You really don't have that many photos on here, boss. I was expecting you to have thousands of photos.
Yeah, that's how many Sky and I have of you. European cooking shows! Yes, European cooking shows. I know Sky and I are huge fans. That's why we have so many photos of them. All the food chefs and recipes, you name it. We had to learn to cook from somewhere, right? How do you think we learned with the huge cake "We love you" written on it 1,000 times, which is still waiting, by the way, in the car, waiting for you to eat it if you ever find yourself in the mood.
I hope you don't find it creepy that we wrote "We love you" on it 1,000 times. By the way, we can understand if you do, though love is a strong word, isn't it? We're coming off a bit strong there. I knew it. We should have written "We appreciate you" on the cake 1,000 times instead. That would have made much more of a normal and appropriate approach. Oh well, too late now.
We really do love you, though, boss. We just want to spare you any danger. We just want to protect you, like it says in our job description. But we really do love you.
Yeah, there's so much to love about you. You're so trusting. You were willing to hire us despite the stalking allegations. And they're just that. I can assure you, they're just allegations. And did anyone ever tell you that you have the pretty eyes? 'Cause you really do. We could just stare into them forever. It makes me want to share a life with you, boss. Professionally. You know, just to watch you make sure that you're safe. Not like raise a family together or anything like that. Isn't that right, Coffee?
But you said...
Isn't that right, Coffee?
Yes, that's right. That's 100% right. Not a shred of doubt. The most honest thing anyone has ever said. Ever. Throughout all time.
See, boss? We just love you so much that we want to be the best bodyguards in the world for you. We just love you so much that we want to protect you. Forever and ever.
We even love you so much that we'll get rid of your ex. Checks! We'll get rid of your checks because you're paying us. We'll get rid of them at an affordable rate. Because we're the kind of bodyguards... What kind of bodyguards would we be if we were expensive? A real bodyguard protects your wallet just as much as your life.
That's how much we care about you, boss.
Yeah, we care about you more than anything else. It's a shame we can't date. State! It's a shame we can't state our appetite to protect you. Because that's how much we care about you. We'll never be satisfied. Like we're doing enough no matter how much we do for you.
And we do a lot.
We really do. If we're talking about... Taking a look at your schedule earlier today, we saw that you want to watch a bunch of movies later. But your wrist might be free. Your list of movies. If you want to watch them, not might be free because you want to go out to the theaters to watch them. And, it's dangerous to go to movie theaters.
They're super hard to secure. It's easy for an assassin to blend into the crowd.
It's just like Skylar said. If you want to watch movies, that's fine, but it might be hard for you to do in a theater because the theater isn't secure. But what is secure is our place. Why don't you go over there and watch your movies? It'll be just like a dang good way to keep you safe.
We could even cuddle, just to protect you from the cold, of course.
Right, everything we do is just to protect you. Come on, boss, let's go.